Doing a dirty glass paint job. This is going to require another type of coating on here too, but I won't have that in until next week. Okay. I'll get me a scrap box for some of this stuff we have over in here. Let me get everything and anything. Bad enough the fire sticks don't work half the time. They have to be in the way of everything sometimes, I swear. And that is gaming PC I'm picking up pretty soon. The case that I need. Actually, mine is right there in the middle. That's the one. Once we get a glue gun in, I can start basically working on the rest of it. Which power do you have? Oh, you got a full charge. Put the fire sticker on me. As for my Fallout prop I'm working on, that's going to be part of the TV. That's the screen for the TV. It has a built-in projector in it once I get it all done. Let me see how far the projector has to be back on. How big I have to make it. That's going to be for our Fallout system. Got to make the TV and everything out of Tupperware. Use old rabbit antennas, all that stuff like that. Knobs, some of that stuff to make it look realistic. And we have a projector tucked in the back of it, so we can do our old Fallout display. And then the base of it's going to be an old-fashioned antique radio. So we're going to pick up on eBay, got the inside of it out, put everything we need in there for our motherboard and everything else we need to run, and turn it into a PC. Because we have to remove the guts out of another radio. We literally have to buy another radio because we need it intact. Take it out and actually put it into the case so we can actually download music, because we're not going to be able to download music. Well, yeah, we could do that. We can run it from there. We can run Bluetooth speakers in there. Oh yeah, we could do that. That would make it so much easier. YouTube. That would make it so much easier if we do it that way. We could basically build a system in it, build a computer in there, run Bluetooth speakers inside, and then basically we can just play the music straight from there, from the PC. But then I gotta run from the PC, so we separately connect to the projector. We have to have the projection have to be separate. Yeah, projectors have to be separate. We need a separate to play on one side. We need the radio to play on the other side. We don't need them both. So we are going to have to install another radio inside of there. Definitely going to have to, because we need two different devices in there to play. When we have the projector playing here, and that's coming from the computer, we're going to have a separate sound by itself playing through another radio system. I'll figure it out. We usually do. We usually do. So pretty much the dirty glass is very easy to do. Pretty much just a street job. That's pretty much it. Because paint doesn't take long to add into plastic, so it comes out quite nicely. There's a little dirty effect. Doesn't take much to do it. And then here you just put a little header in there. In certain areas. Oops, I don't want to touch that. Then you have to go back over top of this with a kind of bronze, because we're going to put a base in here. And a nice little effect. That's it. It's a very easy job to do. The rest of that basically involves a lot of overgrown moss and corrosion and all that stuff, which we're adding later on. Let that dry up nicely over there. And I'm going to check this out. So this is the screen I made for the TV we're going to build, the little TV we're going to build. This is going to fit in here. So I come here with my cutters and I'll cut this so it circle around and just place it in there. You won't see all this, you'll just see this. This is going to be the screen right here. All this is going to be a part of the TV itself. Which one we're going to guess, right? Or reverse. Okay, we'll reverse on this. Old-fashioned black and white movies. Alright, so we have to reverse it. So this projector, these Picos, doesn't have the ability to reverse it. So we have to bring in another projector. It does have that capability, but this one doesn't have it. I miss my black and white movies. I'm not sure watching them more. So the paint job for this is not done yet. It has to be absolutely black. This is just a different. But it has to be actual. We get lamp glare that pushes through. So that means this thing has to be black, so you can't see through. So it kills that lamp glare from that 50 lumen projector over there. That's why. Because you need for the projector to sit in the back of it, not in the front. So it's in the front, pretty much defeats the whole purpose of the whole TV design. Get this and put this over there so I don't have to hold this in my hand. Yeah. So this application is not done yet. But the rolling application would make it much easier because then we do multiple applications. I can just rip one over time and I'm done. We can concentrate to make it ultra black, which makes it so much easier. And we can make one basically mid. We can make them in different shades and different colors and so forth. This makes it so much easier for the roll-on application. What are we doing here? Okay, yeah, that's 4K tropical fish. Well, she's not replying back to anything, is she? Okay, so let's come out of here. For some reason she doesn't seem to want to listen to me. There we go. So yeah, we have to make it ultra black. And we have to get a projector that's going to allow us to be able to reverse it, because if not, everything's going to be the opposite way out. So that's for the Fallout PC I'm actually building. But that's the screen that's going for the TV. Alright, this is looking good. Not sure dirty glass. Right. Some nice heavy drips in there. That's why we have the fan on this. Once this dries, we have to pat over with this. I have to build the moss, corrosion, and all that other stuff. I think I would do some of the cables split open, run multiple cables through them that actually light up. So we'll do something really cool. I need the wire system to be absolutely madness in there. Yeah, wonder, do these lights right here? Yeah, they will. Trust me, they'll carry current. I'll pick up some vegetable oil, just put everything in there. So basically, we're not going to use this. We have to use rods. We need rods to do this. Why is this actually hooked around this like this? Jeez, you're a bird? Seriously. We have to use these special rods. The ones I used in the last PC. That's why I had to go back to my account, because I had to see whether or not what we're using to do those little rods. That won't work. It doesn't give off effect. I'm just curious how it looks. That's basically about it. But it doesn't really give off that effect. what we have to do at the end of the day, we have to use actual high-powered lead rods to give it off, because they're going to be soaking in oil. That whole thing's going to be filled with oil. So we have to give off that effect. And outside of it, it's going to be using a powder coat, kind of invisible green, to get it actually brighten up, because I want this thing to actually glow like it's radiation. So that high fluorescent powder, that stuff is going to be actually in all the tubing and everything to give off a much more brighter hit when it goes off. Yes, I'm just looking at it. So as we need a bunch of these to build our refrigeration unit. So I like that whole touch screen fan controller. We're going to use that for our refrigerator down here. So I'm going to put a piece of plexiglass. There's a door there, and I'm going to put that panel right on there so you can actually temperature control the inside. It looks like your temperature control is not really done doing that. Just gives off the illusion that you are. And as I showed you before, there's what I'm picking out. That's what I'm buying right there. It's perfect. That's the PC I chose. So I'm going to get ready to get that all set up and painted. But we do have to put a bit of a corrosion design. The whole entire case has to be painted. Everything. Even the back side of the case has to be painted. The power supply and all too. So to give the power supply a more rusted look to it, what we're going to do is we're actually going to glue cardboard to it, and then we're going to rip this cardboard off. Not rip it off, but I mean we're going to tear into the cardboard. I want it to look damaged. Put some tape on it, rip it off. Put some tape on it, rip it off. It'll give it like a kind of a structure, kind of damage. So when we coat it, it looks like it's actually kind of rusted, corroded metal. There's a whole lot of cool stuff, man. I tell you, when you do like PCs in the day, there's so much stuff that you learn on how to make things look really realistic. Yeah, with that rip-torn cardboard, that stuff looks amazing. When you can change it over to some kind of rotten corrosion steel or metal, or whatever you want to change it into. I'm going to make some nice pretty copper too. I'm going to make some copper, some corroded copper. Just wait for this. Because when the machine gets here, I got to start painting on it right away. I have to literally turn all these parts. They make the age, like they have been here for centuries. I have to make it look. So it's going to be a real interesting paint job. And then all the plants and all that all have to be painted. And then we have to build a man-eating plant in there. And then on top of that, robots fighting the man-eating plant. One's going to be stuck in it, and everyone's trying to pull them out and do something like that. And then we're going to put in a frog, a huge frog in there. Not big, but you know, a good-sized frog in there. Basically affected by the nuclear jungle. I'm putting in my cloud system right around it. Actually, see what this thing's going to look like. Nuclear jungle. Alright, so that's coated up nicely. Oh, that came up nicely. Ah, you touched it with your fingers. My hand soaked in wet. Look at a freak bird. What a freak. So for our bio, we're going to use vegetable oil, and we're going to use those rods inside. It'll get off a nice glow. And make sure it glows even more. We're just going to go everything over it with an invisible kind of activator. So allow everything to charge up. This stuff is going to have to be heavily concentrated. Usually we mix this up. This stuff is going to be heavily concentrated, which means we're going to have to dab this stuff on dry. So basically it gives off a higher reaction. Oh, you're going to make a man-eating plant. That's the first. Never did one of those before. Kind of idea on exactly how you got to do it, but still, that's the first. And you have to build a robot. Looks like something from the 1950s. Shouldn't be really hard to do. 1950 robots have really big, wide shoulders, big, bulky chests, and small arms and small legs. Pretty much that's how they were made. go in here and take a look at robots from the 1950s. I don't like the ones they have. I need something with more flex to it. 1950 robots. More stuff. I know that robot in Lost in Space. Everybody wanted that robot. That robot was sick. That was a cool robot. Everybody wanted that robot from Lost in Space. Robots from the 1950s. I did that already. You just literally repeated that twice. Robot from the 1960s. Yeah, we Lost in Space everywhere. Ah, commercial. Whatever. So we're gonna make pretty soon. We're gonna make a trip to the thrift store. I need parts. They got all kinds of cool stuff, old radios and stuff in there. They're gonna be dismantled and taken apart. So definitely, that's where you find a lot of stuff. Oh man, between Family Dollar and thrift store, that's where I found most of the stuff to build that PC. Because those two places, Family Dollar and the thrift store. It's always finding stuff in the thrift store. Man, always something in there. Take apart and rebuild. Always something in there. Hey, I wonder if I can find my robots. I did a paint job of robots. Painting retro robots. Painting retro robots. You just butchered that one, did you not? Painting retro robots. Oh, see, that would be up. We gotta spend more time on these pages. Up we go. Retro robots. No, that'd be the wrong company. That'd be Crystal Screen Paints. It would just be easier just to go through your channel and do it and find it. Let's see. Let's go to robots. Oh, I wish I had some of those. All my older robots, they're lost in moving. Yeah, right here. I told you, I always go back. I did all kinds of crazy stuff on my channel. I did repaint on some retro robots that I had a long time ago. Yeah, there he is right there. That's the paint job I did on him. I did the prime on him and everything. I take toys, or one of the hobbies I had, I take toys and I basically make them look realistic. Yep. Yeah. They got a gun in there. They got a water gun in there that looks like something from the 1920s. It looks really, really old. It's not old. It's new, but I'm going to convert it to a prop for Fallout. I'm going to put laser. I'm going to put lights and everything in there, like a power nuclear station. I say it a lot. I love the whole nuclear design. I do love it. But we're going to make it look like it's actually a weapon that's charged up nuclear rods. Yep. And convert it. I was wondering, that's why I said I document everything that I do, and the reason why is because I never know when I got to come back and go, hey, how did I remember how I built this? Or how did I design this? Or how did I make this? So I always document everything. Happy Kids Robot. I remember those are the old Johns from back in the day. Yeah, I document everything. I never know when I got to go back and look at something. Let me see. But you got it back over here. Oh, remember that? My 4, 3 retro projection screen. There it is right there. Oh man! I built myself a 4.3 retro projection screen for a 35mm projector. Right there. Gave it an antique look to it and everything. I'm gonna do me another one of these. So it's for watching my black and white movies. The next one I'm gonna make is gonna be actually rear projection technology. It's gonna have my projector on the other side. Rear projection for 35mm film projection setup. And it did the whole trim and everything. All custom paint job. Did I do a movie off this thing? Yeah, I did. I watched the black and white movie off of it. 4.3. I like the classics. Yeah, you can have your special effects and all that stuff. I like classic movies. You gotta appreciate where your technology came from. That's the problem. A lot of people don't really understand their technology, where it all came from, where it all started. If it didn't start there, you wouldn't have what you have today. You gotta appreciate the past. You have to. Those are the past. Whew. You have to go to some big butterfly. I'll tell you what it is. Look at fantastic. Gee whiz. I go back and look at our videos. I'm like, man, this is stuff we don't even make anymore. But sheesh. That's my 200-inch screen right there. That's a styrofoam projection screen right there. Made out of styrofoam. That's the giant Star Wars screen outside. What was this? Oh, this is the screen I had in my first house I rented. 235.1. Another setup for 235.1 Eclipse. Oh, that's my giant 235.1 screen at 138 inches. Yeah, we developed a lot of freaking stuff, man. Oh, there's GTA, basically for the Xbox system. The first one. Unpackaging. Yep, a lot of freaking work. people get up there and do 1 or 2 demonstrations and go, oh, look, we got you. I'm like, really? Do you have any idea how far we go back? Like, seriously? Like, literally, before actually making a statement on camera and embarrassing yourself really bad, because people do that around us all the time, really, go into my YouTube channel and dig through my archives and see exactly how much stuff we know. Because then in the long run, when you do find out what we're capable of doing, and this is where we deal with cancellations. We go through cancellations all the time with people. They will literally put money back into the account. They won't dare send that product over here. We go through it all the time. Because you know what it is? They see a few of the new demonstrations. They don't realize how far we go back. And they think, gee, these guys have been around here for a very long time. We know a lot of stuff. So I already know half of your stuff even works. Because I've been here for a while. Yeah, and then when we come up to buy their stuff, then they're giving us back money. Can't send it over, because they send it over. It's here, a demonstration. Look at the environment right now. There's no screen print that's going to survive in here at all, period. Because, you know why? Every demonstration I see on screen paints are in dark environments. If you're in a dark environment all the time, you can't make it in here. It's not going to work. That's what happens. We end up getting a bunch of cancellations at the end of the day. Can't get mad about it. You back yourself up, we would have it over here. Instead of sitting here dealing with some dumb nonsense that somebody basically couldn't push their order through because it didn't work. Invisible technology. Oh, the laser Casio. Good thing I know where that's at. Actually, I might get another one of those. I don't know, I'm not sure about that. The whole laser thing is pretty jacked up. Waiting for this to finish up, get that done. I got to get all that prepped and ready to go. My new case will be here pretty soon. I got to paint all that up, so I'm going to spend a day painting my case up, getting it ready. Just getting the first prep job of it all done. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be a lot of work. Going to be a lot of work. Even the bullfrog's got to be painted so it glows in the dark. And then when you put the lighting system in, it depends on how you put the light. You got to put a shadow effect when you put the lighting system in. You got thunderclouds to install. So yeah, I got cotton here already, ready to go. Just wait for my reactor dirty glass to finish so I can basically put the next application on. We got to talking about PCs, I think, in one part of my videos. And somebody, well, we know who, idiot, contacted us and go, you don't know anything about PCs. See, constantly embarrassing yourself all day long. Really. Really embarrassing yourself. You don't know what I know at the end of the day. One of these days when I retire, I'll show you what my computer skills can do. Because I won't be attached to this anymore. I'll show you what I'm capable of doing. Until then, I got work to do. I ain't got time to play games with people. When you're locked up, I'll message you. Even though you can't get a message, I can get to you. I can send it directly to your phone. I'll show you what I'm designed to do. I told you, I got a vast amount of information on this stuff, man. There's nothing I can do with this stuff. It's pretty interesting. But like I said, you have to be careful. There's always a good side and a bad side of everything. You got to be really careful. Now, people who are blessed, there's some people on this earth that are blessed with voices. I mean, particular way they sing that makes them different from any other singer. It's kind of like when you hear somebody sing, you can sing, and you can make a person cry, you can touch their heart. That's a special kind of person that can sing. They're called people that are basically touched by angels. They have that ability to do that. And people that can shatter glass when they sing. That's a particular special singer. Now, they can use that, yes, to glorify God with it. They'll still get the fame, because there's plenty of famous Christian singers. And they can do that, or they can sign those contracts and go to the other side and basically make that other kind of money that involves sin and drugs and everything else involved with it. And a lot of those stars end up killing themselves in the process. So, 2 ways you can serve at the end of the day. I could take this gift that I have to do this right here. I do more than this. Just build this other half I don't show. I can use that half to pretty much change a lot of things in my life real quick, real fast. Or I can use it to basically do cool stuff like this and entertain myself, design cool PCs, show you how to build stuff, so like that. Keep it on a right, or keep it normal. Keep the devil out of it. You get a choice on how you use your blessings. Definitely get a choice out of it. Hard to believe that many years back, I didn't even know what half that stuff was sitting over there. Couldn't even tell me. I didn't know what it was. Glory to God taught me how to do all that. I didn't know anything from a motherboard to any of that stuff at all, period. The fact that I can sit here and look at this machine built like that and understand how it functions and puts it together and everything, man, it's a blessing from God. I never went to school for it. God blesses you with something that's more than just building, man. It goes beyond that. The chances are when I'm retired, I'm going to be somewhere else. 2-acre farm, building all kinds of cool stuff. That may or may reach out, I don't know. Now, when your trolls reach out, we just treat you how you are. We don't take you seriously. And, I hate to put it this way, but you're idiots. We consider you to be idiots. Because, again, you got a computer on your phone. Literally, vast amounts of information on this device right here. Instead of opening your mouth and saying dumb things out of your mouth, how about you do something? Go on your phone, type it in, and then you'll see it pop up. And you go, wow, Mr. Bird was right. That's how you learn things. You got to teach yourself instead of jumping out there and saying things to make yourself look like a complete idiot. Because when I look at it, it's hilarious. Like, really? You're going to tell me that veggie oil PCs don't exist? There's so many people on YouTube that make those things. It's not even funny. So I guess they don't exist either. That's why I said, just use common sense. I know it's hard. When people have very bad tempers, it's hard for them to use common sense because anger takes over, poor judgment. But you're not making yourself look like an idiot. I'm literally going to post that to my site. I'm building a gaming company. I'm literally going to put you on there for everybody to read that dumb nonsense. To show exactly the idiots that contact me from time to time about PCs and stuff like that. I'm smarter. I don't care if you're smarter than me. I really don't care. It's just basically when I responded back on my specifications on my PC, I didn't respond back at all. Most people would have sat there and broke that down like, oh, what are you going with a 5090 for? That's a really big car. It isn't necessary. You need a 5090? Like, why would you even use a 5090? Like, for some applications you're using, you don't even need it. It's not even necessary. Look at that conversation when it came up. If I sat down there and typed that I was putting in roughly a 1020 ITX board in there, or an 8-bit graphic card in there, I bet you wouldn't even respond back. You probably wouldn't even know what the heck I was talking about. What about an AT motherboard? If I said I was dropping one of those in there, you're not going to respond back to that? Really? An AT motherboard? No response back for an AT motherboard. You know how old an AT motherboard is? A 270 socket sitting in that thing. That's old. That's like an Intel. First Intel. That's what they are. You're not going to respond back on that. Everybody's going to like, well, that's an amazing board. I think that's excellent. Yeah, that thing was literally so big. The motherboard was so big that it had an attachment that would come with it that attached for the PCI slot. Like literally a huge piece that would connect onto it. They were in this big, huge. You ever seen those old desktop PCs, the big square ones that are about the size of a large box of pizza? Those, like them, once you set the monitor on top of it, those motherboards were huge. They were freaking huge. That's when you're using the AGP. Before you got the PCI Express or PCI, you were using AGP. People were using AGP slots for the old graphic cards, and later on they changed over to PCI, and then PCI went to PCI Express. Those boards usually use ID cables, but you can get around all that stuff at the end of the day. Once you got PCI slots, you can pretty much override your motherboard. The guy at the Karen place. He was a programmer. He was more programmer than builder. He didn't know much about parts. We got to talking about parts and stuff like that. He was like, I'm not really a builder than more of a programmer. So sometimes it's half and half, sometimes half and half. My buddy at the end of the day, he's not a builder either. He buys all his PCs and then he modifies the programs. That's what he does. So he's not a builder either. He bought Alienware. I'm telling you, Alienware. Why did you buy Alienware? What's the point of buying Alienware? My processor, my CPU processor, we had an i5, and this is way back. Yeah, this was when i7 first came out. He had an i5, and he was like, "Why'd you spend that much money for?" And mind you, the gaming laptop for Alienware was huge with the i5s in it. So I was like, "Why did you buy that suitcase for? It was like freaking an i5 in it. And then you could have got an i7 for what you paid for." He said, "Yeah, but it's a convenience that, they can put it together for you." It's like, "You wanted me to build it? I could have built one for you at the end of the day. It would save you a lot more money." It's like, "Yeah, but okay. To each his own. Make you happy. Whatever. I support it. Even though you got an i5. It's good all the time. You have an extremely high IQ. You're a master programmer, and you have a PC with an i5. Are you kidding me? Why? Why do you have that in there?" He says, "Tell me why didn't you build it? Could have built it for less money." And he was like, "Well, I said, "Do you build? Do you actually build? Do you build? Do you mod it in there? Do you build?" He was like, "No, I don't build." I said, "Okay, I could have built it for you. We're friends. I was easy with build. Just buy the parts, put the whole thing together before we get right back to you." Oh man, you're a funny dude. An amazing programmer. Oh man, he's an amazing programmer. He is really, really good. Really, really good programmer. I got a chance in this blessing that my Lord gave me. I got a chance to meet some amazing people. Amazing people. Amazing. I got a chance to see what the world of the Matrix really looks like from being in this field, from learning this. Because I was outside of all of this. So the Lord blessed me with this, and I got a chance to meet some amazing people. And, at least understand some of the stuff they were talking about. You know what I mean? But yeah, got a chance to meet some incredible people. Look at some of the projects. I've seen all kinds of different PC builds and stuff. Yeah, freaking amazed. Freaking amazed by some of the stuff I've seen. And guys, when you mod stuff, you put the PCs into your mod artwork with it. It's to get out of the case is the ultimate dream, to build a PC outside the case. You don't even need the case anymore. Push past the case. Yep. Now we're going back into the case, but we have to develop something interesting for the case. I do like to have. I'm sitting there trying to figure out why, for some reason, when I go to hang the board, it doesn't work. Like, it wouldn't read. Like, for some reason, the signal was not bouncing. Like, that is freaking virtually impossible. Like, you've got to hang the board anyway inside of your case. So every time I went to hang the board, for some reason, it wouldn't work. When I laid it down flat, it'd pick up, it'd pop up on the monitor and everything. And that's what I figured out. It was the video card. So it's not the video card's working. It is actually the PCI port was damaged. That was having the problem. So, yeah. So I figured I'm just going to buy a whole new board. That's what I'm gonna do. And the boards are cheap. I get my boards for like 37. I think the board I'm paying for now is like $47. They're cheap. Alright, let's see what's going on with this. Strangers in the night. Exchanging glances. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Y'all don't listen to classic music, like the real oldies and all that. I'm pretty sure y'all do. I think I got people on here that are a little bit older. Yeah, you have to be, because I set the channel for 18. You have to be 18 up to be on here. Can't be a kid on here at all, period. Nope. Dirty glass. And then you look at it like, it doesn't look like, it's not supposed to look like much. Every time I do a design, it never looks like much until we finish it. This right here, when we started, it didn't look like much, right? Got to work on it. I got people that are prematurely contact me and go, it doesn't look like much. It doesn't look like much, huh? You know, you have to give it time. It's a process. That's what it is. If you learn to be more patient in life, you will learn that everything in life has a process. Yourself, you are a process. You didn't just come out of the womb full grown, did you? No, it's a process you have to go through. Like on Malcolm in the Middle, every patty has its moment. I want to do a candy lamp. I definitely want to do one. When I was making that button, that thing looked like a cake at one point. I'm like, I should make a PC that looks like candy lamp. Really, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. You can make the PC like a gingerbread house. Well, not technically a gingerbread house, like a gingerbread PC would be freaking cool. Yeah, there's a way to actually make it, but it's so easy to do it too. I was looking at all this stuff on how we can actually make it look like it's actually all made out of candy. That would be sick. And I can literally make the door like it's made out of glass candy. That would be sick. As I said, everything has to be done. Can we get the bullfrog, the sound? Or we'd have to put Bluetooth speakers in the bullfrog to make it sound. The bullfrog. Let me see what Amazon has on bullfrogs. The twinkling lights. Yeah, I don't think that'll be good, but I want to see what Amazon has on a bullfrog. Let me see. Toy bullfrog. Well, toy boy. What the freak is wrong with my language right now? Toy bullfrog. There we go. Gee whiz, that's too big. Jeez. Bullfrog. I need something really detailed that I can paint. Oh, especially jungle bullfrog. No, not a bullfrog. It's in the jungle. You need a jungle frog. Toy jungle frog. Yeah, that's what we need. Yes. Guy, because that'd be the wrong thing. Pretty much technically yes, but no, we need something that looks like that. We need the red eye. The red eye frog. Yes, right. That's what we need. That's perfect. That's actually perfect. We're going to repaint this, but that's perfect. What is this? It's a figurine. Oh, man. It's a plastic. Because I got to drill into this thing. I don't think it is. Let me see. Plastic jungle red eye frog. Look at the size of that right there. Imagine coming home drunk and bumping that in your driveway. Like, what the freak are you? Is this plastic? Wow, realistic? Red eye? Fine. Oh, we definitely got to put it on a leaf. We got to put it on a large leaf in there, and we got to color the leaf. Definitely, that is what we need right there. That's perfect. That is definitely perfect. Is this thing plastic? Let me see. Hopefully it's plastic. We had it the first time. Let me see. High quality, realistic red eye. Education. Hand painted. Okay, nothing there. What do we got here? Oh, look at this one right here. This one right here is pretty sick. I like this. This is more psychedelic. Psychedelic. They got a bunch of these on here. All right, let me see. Oh, we got a bunch of frogs right here. We don't want too many frogs. We got to keep it normal. Keep it normal. All right, what do you got here? Original country. It's made in China. Man, it might take a while to get here. Maybe. Is it base? Oh, we got unicorns. Oh! We need a unicorn for a PC we're building. No, it looks downright creepy. Sunday, November 24th. I like this one right here, but I still want to see what is it plastic? Perfect. So, rainforest project, so far and so forth. It's small, but we need something smaller than big at the end of the day. What can we turn into a PC? Bum, 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 bum. I like this right here, but it's not giving me anything. Like, is it plastic? What is this thing? Because if it's not plastic, and we go punch a hole through, we're definitely going to shatter this thing. So I don't know. We needed plastic. Why does it not say plastic? High quality figurines. Figurines. It could be basically. Well, why would you have something like that around kids if it's glass and kids will drop stuff and it'll break? It's got to be plastic. Hand painted. Bum, 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 bum. Sculpture, blah, 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 assortment, collection, blah, 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 distributor. Don't say jack about what the freak it is, man. I just say plastic frog, right? I asked for plastic frog. Yeah, plastic frog. That's what it pulled up. Well, if I get this thing here, and I swear it's freaking whatchamacallit, it's going to be a pain in my butt. And then we're going to have to put, we're going to have to reinforce the leaf. Like the leaf is going to have to be, oh man, we can't use a regular leaf for that. We're going to have to build a leaf because it has to support this thing. Every the leaf is going to collapse. So we have to make the leaf. And we shall make the leaf from cardboard as we always do. Yes, we will. Cardboard. We still have to do a PC out of cardboard. Oh, I know it'd be perfect for a PC of Bioshock. Not Bioshock, Borderlands. Because, man, we could paint it the color we want. Just like Borderlands, that whole cartoon look. We could do that out of there. Yeah, for those individuals who do not like that I build with cardboard, I'm going to build me an amazing PC out of cardboard. And you will love it. You will learn to love it. Learn to love it. Quite frankly, you will. Quite frankly, you will get nothing and you will learn to love it. Yes, you will. Oh, so I gotta paint my VRs up when I get those things, and they gotta be painted up too to match my PC. And I gotta build me a stand with LED lights and everything, so it basically blends in. So my stand is going to have a nuclear jungle design with it, and it's going to look like my VRs are being powered by, again, yes, a nuclear power plant. Definitely, yes. Because you got to hook it up. The Techno Frog. I should design the Techno Frog from freaking Futurama. And eyes all spiraling. Whoom, 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 whoom. So come on, you got to be plastic, man. Chrissy Toys. I want to see what they got. See what this thing is. Is this thing plastic? Because they're not saying on there if it's plastic or not. It's got to be plastic. You know what? I'm just going to buy it. It's got to be plastic. Why would you put a plastic, a China figurine with kids? It would damage that. So it has to be plastic. Yeah, I'm going with plastic. Jerks. And just put in plastic. I can just do a review on it and say, by the way, if anybody wants to know, it's plastic. Because, again, it should be in there telling you what it is. It should literally start off with plastic frog. But no, we don't do that. Amazon, do we? Or whoever's selling it. But it's coming in from China, so how long would it take to get here? That's the big problem right there if it's coming from China. Because the paint sprayer, I never got it. I never got the paint sprayer that I ordered. And, man, it took forever to get here. And then finally, when it was supposed to be here, the Amazon guy didn't drop, DHL, so what they call DHL, that's what they do from China, it's not them. DHL, they're delivering it. And anyway, they didn't, I don't know, I guess they didn't bring it in, and then they wanted me to wait an additional 7 more days after that. I'm like, what the freak? If it's already here, why am I waiting 7 more days? So yeah, then they said they lost it. So I went back and got my money back for it. I was like, I'm done. Next time I'll buy here. That was crazy. I didn't even know it was coming from China. Honestly, I didn't know. When I ordered it, and they said, oh, it's coming from China. But they had it marked with Amazon Prime as if it was here. So I didn't like that at all, period. It was wasting my time. We got the Techno Frog. Techno Frog. All right, so whatever Amazon is in the day, I'm just going to go with this right here. I'm going to go with this. A poison. Oh, holy crap. These are poison dart. Dart frogs. So also was in Futurama. Remember they were licking their frogs and they were getting like freaking this high from it. Psychedelic high from it. So when you say sculpture, that freaks me out because I think it's definitely going to be basically see here. It's kind of China. I was saying it's made in China. I can understand that, but where actually is this coming from? I'm waiting here 9. It takes a while for stuff to get here from overseas. I have to buy some overseas all the time, so it takes a while. Pretty sure our stuff takes a while to get over there too, so it's vice versa. All right. Same frog. Just gonna tell me if it's plastic or not. Just have a hard time telling me that it's a freaking plastic frog. Excuse me. Perfect detail. When young children in the school, emoji or animal will help you bring nature into life from full rim. From dinosaurs to pets of wildlife and animals, everyone are perfect for learning. Not one thing in here. I'm in here scanning for the word plastic, and I'm literally not seeing it at all. Period. It has to be plastic. If you got kids playing with this, it has to be plastic. Regularly tested and ensures safety and quality. It has to be plastic. There's no way in the world this thing can be glass. Well, that'd be the dumbest thing ever. To get the kids. But when you say figurines doesn't exactly scream, I'm made out of plastic. Figurines is something completely different. But literally, you would have something down here from Amazon saying, hey, look, they tell you if something's going to cause a child to choke. You would have, hey, this is glass. If your child drops this, it's going to be broken shards everywhere. Oh, you're just going to get it here, see what happens. Okay, we can't build this. This is just be a pain in the neck to put together. Plastic realistic frogs. I wanted a tree frog, darn it. Let me see, realistic frog. Maybe you can just paint the eyes red on this thing and turn it into one. Just paint this to make this look like a tree frog. See? Rubber. This one says it's made out of rubber. Is it that hard? The other one doesn't have plastic. Right there. And the other one doesn't have it. But it says figurine. That does not sound to me like plastic rubber frog. That sounds like a glass frog that's fragile and can easily shatter. And there's no way we're drilling holes into that thing. Oh, look at that giant spider right there. Freaky. Oh, I need to buy this. I've got some people. I've got some people and send some presents to this Christmas. I gotcha. Maybe practical jokes within our family. But that's a bad joke. It's a definitely bad joke to send somebody. They'd freak out. See, this would be perfect, but we need a jungle frog. We're making a nuclear jungle. We need a nuclear jungle frog. This is not a frog. Because you have somebody on, you got to be careful. When you're not careful, but you just want to be precise with some stuff. Because, you got jerks at the end of the day on your channel. They go, oh, no, you can't use that. That's a bullfrog. That's not a typical jungle frog. You'll have people like that. I already have them on my channel enough as it is. I got this jerk that contacts me from time to time and basically rants on the game says like, you don't know what you're talking about, and the corporation wouldn't do that to us in the beginning. We're like, oh my goodness, I got a bridge to sell you, by the way. It's brand new. Yeah, it's not perfectly brand new, but it's a little used, but I'm willing to sell it to you for maybe $50,000. You can have it for 50 grand. 50 grand. Gee whiz Louise. If you're that naive and that I don't know, blind at the end of the day that you think that corporations wouldn't do that, man, you have a lot to learn about life. And how old are you again? You said he was young, so that would explain everything. Not to insult you young, well, you young people aren't even on my channel because you can't get on here anyway. You have to be 18 to be on here. But anyway, well, yeah, 18 would still be young. In my world, you'd still be young at 18. I still consider 18 to be a kid. I'm 56 years old. Look where I'm coming from, okay? So anyway, yeah, he was saying he was a young guy and whatever, so and so and so. All the more you have a cell phone with vast amounts of information, you can just crack it open and learn something new. That's it. But judging by what I heard in the voice recordings, you're not the age that you say you are. Unless you got Benjamin Button disease at the end of the day, but no, you're not the age you say you are. You're roughly, by your voice, you're roughly somewhere in the age of roughly around maybe about, I'd say late 40s. You're in that area right there. Yeah. He's and you got, did I get your attention? You just popped up in the room. How you doing? Yeah, that's his age in there. He's roughly around, he just left. He's roughly around freaking around late 40s in there, trying to say he's young. Okay. Been to your YouTube channel, by the way, just to let you know, your real YouTube channel. I've actually been there. So anyway, yeah, you're not what you say you are, and you don't have what you say you do. So stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. Before I bring out the spray bottle and the large freaking fly tapper. All right, let me see what we got. I like this one right here. The blue one looks pretty hot. But I'd rather go with this one. This one looks more authentic. This one, that looks red eye frog looks much better. It's much better. So we'll get it. I better not be glass, I swear. Look, there's only one person here saying this thing is glass. I've seen from crafts and hobby shops and stores. Some, however, a little heat in the lens can be adjusted. Phew, man. The freaking reviews on it are really bad. There's just parts missing and stuff like that. We ain't going down that road. I'm about to go someplace else to get this frog, because this is very important. This frog has to be, it's a part of the decorate art inside of the case itself. It has to be perfect. Yeah, we already hit an hour already. Jeez, where did the time go? Really? Man. Well, I can see when we do the paint job, it's going to take longer than an hour to do this stuff. All this stuff has to be painted, so yeah, it's going to take longer than that. So we're going to be on here for a bit for that one. And then we got to paint the case, has to be painted. All this has to turn to brown, has to be turned to brown or wood. We got to basically turn this into some kind of bamboo wood at the end of the day. Look at that. Look at the challenge we have before us. I'm so excited. And then we got to finish this right here. Got to finish turning this into this over here. Finish the caulking job, painting job, and all that over there to finish the ice application 2 and 3 on that one. So let me see. Whatever. I'm just gonna go. I can't get a plastic tree frog. Like, how hard is it to get plastic tree frog? I ain't going to Walmart. You couldn't pay me enough money to walk into a Walmart. Really could not pay me enough money to walk into a Walmart. This has got to be plastic. But again, I don't like the reviews. A lot of people are leaving good reviews on it. I mean, once in a while, you get a few people leave bad reviews and the rest will be freaking good. That system has worked for me so far. But when you get a lot of people in there talking about stuff missing off of it and stuff, nah, it's not good at all. Oh, we got a hobby shop here. I might go with them. I usually go with Amazon, but they got it on point right here. Let's see what you got. Oh, they got giant butterfly too. Oh, let's do a giant butterfly in there too. And it's cheaper. Right, it's the same frog. So that means bottom line is, allow, go ahead, you can have your cookies. Onion choking, small, okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Mode frog, orange bright body, bum 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 bum. Well, my friend, you do have an order coming from me because I do like what you have. Let's see, how long does it take? Let me see. Most orders are within 2 to 3 business days. Yeah, okay, bum 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 bum. 4, 5 to 7. Overseas is 5 to 7. Pretty bad. Pretty good. Shipping's pretty good. I should give a review on this. How can Amazon make it that easy? Should buy a few things from a site and get reviews on it. Okay, yes, he's got some cool stuff. Want to get some trees in here? Oh, he's got a train set in here. Combat tank. Oh, magnet screw power driver. It's this kind of stuff I like. At the end of the day, you got all the stuff I like to buy. Oh, we've got a robot in here. We've got a robot. $25 for the robot. Oh, we can definitely modify this thing at the end of the day. Yes, we can. It's hand censored too on top of that. Oh man, we can hook this thing up, man. We can make this thing like it's all metal, steel, rusted, damaged, whatever we want to do with it, man. Put cannons on top of it and everything. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna mess around with that right there. Definitely. All right, I'm gonna save your page, buddy, because I'm definitely gonna be making a visit back here. He's got some pretty cool stuff in here to play around with. Let's see what else he got. Just a puzzle collection. Oh, we got a rocket in here? Heck yes. Oh, yes. So, rockets. Rockets. You know, make your own chemicals to basically design your own different form of height rocket fuel for rockets. I do. So there's some very interesting friends that taught me some really crazy stuff on basically how to enhance your rockets so they actually blast off much higher. And I used to have this stuff. It was actually rocket fuel. It was literally actually rocket fuel. So basically, if you did any kind of inline skating back in the day, and you know your bearings would get shot, especially if you're out in the rain, you get caught out in the rain with your bearings. You had to take those things apart. You literally had to remove the bearings and pop out those little balls. And usually they had them where they had them inside of like a little kind of like a little rack, like little things that went around like this, and you would pop the bearings in each one of these little areas, these notches that would make it round, and you would snap that inside of your bearings. That's how you would do it, clean your bearings out. So anyway, people tried all kinds of stuff, because you know you put a lube in there to make it move faster. Now they have different kinds of lube, but they actually had rocket fuel. Like you could buy this stuff, it was actually a little bit of rocket fuel. Man, that stuff was freaking. It was potent. It was definitely potent. You had to wear a mask and everything, but your bearings ran beautifully, beautifully. And what did it for me? For me, at the end of the day, my brother worked on cars, and he used to have this old motor oil left around. That stuff worked fantastic for the bar bearings in your skates. You know, the better your bar bearings are, the faster you move. Is that a giant rooster? I'm gonna get a rooster. Oh! Are you kidding me? Yes, we can have a ball with this right here. I like these rockets right here. Definitely get these rockets. He's got some nice stuff in here. Oh my goodness, a little Godzilla. Oh, I wish he had a Pac-Man in here, but he has a little Godzilla in here. Oh my goodness. We definitely got to do something cool with this guy in a PC. He is so awesome. Look at that little Godzilla. Yeah. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Oh, we definitely got to get some rock. I had to contact Mark like, yo, dude, I found this place where we get some rock because we're going to modify these rockets. Oh, there's another robot right there. Ooh. Well, that's a puzzle. But I want to make a candy land, but that's freaking fantastic. We can get something like that. But look at that right there. Definitely got to do something cool with that. I still money, PC with stacks of money in it, something crazy, not real money, fake money at the end of the day. Oh, there's a Hello Kitty. Yes, we can make a Hello Kitty PC. That'd be freaking cool. Oh, there is a pink PC. They literally have a pink. Well, wait a minute. Yes, they do. They do have a pink PC because I've seen one. Let me see, pink PC case. Pink. I'm gonna build this for my niece. PC case. She's been dying. She wanted her own gaming PC. Why do we have a slash there? Should be a slash there at all, period. Right there. Perfect. Hello Kitty PC. And the color too is perfect. Definitely perfect. Definitely going to build her a Hello Kitty PC. Because she was basically when she wanted me to build her PC. I'm building one for her brother. She wants one. Definitely going to have to do with that Hello Kitty. Definitely got to put that in. That's going to be hot. I'm going to do a Hello Kitty PC. All the LED lights, everything will match the color of the Hello Kitty. We got Robo Fish in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay for through my PayPal account because, again, it'll be covered. And then if it gets here, yeah, I'm going to continue to buy from him. Because he's got all the stuff here I need for props. Some of the props you can't basically build all the time. So he's got all the little trinkets and stuff that I need at the end of the day. No train tracks? What the heck are that going to? Oh, he's got a train in here? Oh, Hello Kitty umbrella. That'd be cool. Oh, it's a mouse pad. Also to with cheese. Cheese, Jerry. Cheese. Light up magnifying headband. Oh, yes! I need that. That's something I definitely need because I need it from work. And I'm actually working on some of these little projects over here I'm working on. Definitely need that. Oh, we got unicorns over here. Remember I told you I needed unicorns for the Sugar Plum Fairy setup? I still got to build that fairy case. So that's fantastic for that. I'm going to tell you something. If you want to really make some money, all right? I know places, but you need a wholesale license to go there. But there's a place called Dollar Days. This is where you get stuff wholesale. I'm going to pop over here to link some stuff. Dollar Days is a place you get stuff wholesale. So if you got a business tax ID license, which is free, by the way, it's free. Free. You can get it, right? You can come here, you can shop here. Now here, they have all the stuff that you buy for full price over at Walmart, but you can get it here for wholesale. The license is free, and you can get all this cool stuff. Let's see if we got electronics over here. So let's see. So you know you go to Five Below and all that stuff? Yeah, you buy units over here. Units. Bluetooth speakers. Because this is stuff I can use to build on my PC. Oh, we're going to make a party box. Definitely going to make a party box PC. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. Energizers. I don't use energizers, but it'll work for my remote controls. I need that. Party. Oh, you got a nice smell. That's pretty cool right there. And there's another place called, well, I'm see what they got in there. And they snack area too. They got a snack area and it's huge. It's called the pantry. I think they still got the pantry in here. Party tech, miscellaneums. Teachers go here and buy stuff from time to time. You can get everything for super cheap in here. Let me see. That's a new sellers. Accessories, headphones, mobile headphones, party tech. What we got in party tech real quick? Yeah, see, stuff I can be using. Oh, we got LED lights over here. This is all the stuff I need. I can use. Definitely. I just bought one of these. That's actually right there. That's in there right there. That's what this is. I bought one of these. All right. Let me see. Case. Buy everything in here by cases. You don't get them on cases. Case. That's one place right here. You ever heard of a place called Candy Warehouse? Candy Warehouse. Boom. If you're a bit of a sweet tooth like I am, here we are, Candy Warehouse. Yeah, so much candy, it'll blow your freaking mind. You can find all the old-fashioned candy, everything from back in the day, they got it here. People send back like, I remember those bubblegum cigars, or those freaking like cigarette yeah, you can buy them from here. They still sell them here, and they buy everything in bulk. Christmas coming up within the day, you don't spend a lot of money. Guess what? You come here and you buy everything wholesale. Get all your goodies from here, wholesale. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little shop up in here. I'm gonna get $100 worth of stuff. You have $100 in here. They got everything in here. Anything you can think of. The old-fashioned candy you can't find anymore, it's in here. They got it. Don't worry, we'll be back. Petro. P-E-T. I can remember that. Petro. Wholesale. No weapons. What the freak? I got it right. Hope I got it right. Hold on a minute. I gotta speak it. Petro. Wholesale. It's a weird name. Can't remember it. But actually, it's a very good place to shop from. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. No, that's gas station. Petro Wholesale Electronics. Boom, this is it. Yep, boom, boom. This is where you get all your speakers, all that stuff, home theater systems, all from here. You have to have a license to come here to buy. But when you do get your license and you come in here, you're going to be able to buy all kinds of cool stuff. I'm going over to home theater and check out what they got over here. Boom. That's what they got in home theater. Let's see. We got woofers, speakers, all that. I doubt they got any good projectors in here, to tell you the truth. But what do we got in here? Bum, 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 bum. DJ equipment. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, grill covers for what? That's probably for regular big boy speakers. They come back here. Any category for any video games in here? I used to have video games in here at one point. TV and projectors. Let's see if we got projectors. Chances are, probably got the knockoffs in here. So let's see what we got in here. Projector screens. Let's see what they got. Projector screens. Something we can modify and upgrade. Bring it to the future. Yeah, hook up. All these easy to do. Knock all these out. These are all white screens. Yeah, boom. We can do all these, no problem. What's the price they got for these? 120 inch, 100 inches. Now, that's not the price you're going to pay. That's the price they have to show you. That's retail. This right here is retail. That's not wholesale. Wholesale is actually much cheaper than that. Much cheaper than that. Let's see what you got in projectors. Home theater. TV and projectors. Come on, get up in there. There was a Japanese place I used to go to in Japan. It has some amazing games. I don't know if they're still around. But I know there's some amazing Japanese titles. Jack, now I just thought about it. While I was available, I should have bought as much stuff as I could because all that stuff is worth money now. A lot of money now. I didn't think about it. They had like import Dead or Alive, like really hard stuff to find. You know, Dead or Alive had an Xbox system. Oh, I know we're jumping topic here. This is my brain does this all the time. Dead or Alive Japanese Xbox system. Let me find an image on this thing. Find it. There it is right there. See? They had that over there in a box. Lots of them. At the time when I used to shop over at this place, they had them over there. Did I buy it? No. Should have. They had the Pikachu. Remember the Pikachu N64s? They had them over there too. Yep, this is what it's called. It's the Dead or Alive, the blue Xbox. Yes. How is it that I'm not a person of console as they say that I am, but yet I know this stuff. I know your own systems better than you do. I do know your systems. Not everybody, because I don't know who comes on here. There are probably some people on here that can teach me some stuff at the end of the day. I always come half glass anyway. So you know something, you can say, hey, look, Ken, there's so and so and so. And I'll say, thank you so much for teaching me that. But then we get people on here at the end of the day will contact me and go, oh, but you don't know anything about console. How old are you again? Oh, yeah, okay. You weren't around when I was gaming. Mind you, my first game system was Pong. All right, so Tandy Corporation's Pong, the console. Probably can't even find this thing. Tandy Corporation Pong, the console. No, they spelled Pong incorrectly. It's Pong, Pong, Pong. Tandy, their gaming system, which came out around in 1976. I was born in 1968. So I was around when this thing came out. No, Tandy Corporation doesn't exist anymore. Tandy Corporation went out of business because Tandy Corporation used to be Radio Shack. Radio Shack, Tandy Corporation was first, and then it converted over into Radio Shack. And for Radio Shack was Radio Shack. Yes, alright. My era. This is my era right here. It's my first game system. First game system was a Tandy slash, not Radio Shack, but Tandy game system, and it was you guys with your futuristic gaming systems thinking you're so smug. Yeah, I love it when people come and say, you don't know. Oh my goodness, I remember this thing. Oh my goodness, what the freak. This brings back memories right here. We had this. It was by Tandy. They had this thing that had the gun. Oh my goodness, this is it. This is it. This is what we had. Can I buy this? This is literally what we had. I wonder how much this thing is worth. I'll buy this. This is what we had. Literally what we had. We had a gun with it like this. And this is the exact game system right here. This is what my mother bought us. Oh my goodness. Who is selling this? Anyone who's on eBay? Anyone who's on eBay? Because I'm going to pick one up. Man, this is basically from my past. This is my first game system. It is my first game system. I cannot believe that. Tandy Electronic TV Scoreboard. Yup, that's it right there. That's the first game system I ever had when I was a kid. There it is right there. I remember this. Because I remember the gun that came with it. My mom didn't allow us to have the gun. She took it. But anyway, still, we were able to play this right here. This is freaking amazing. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. Boy, that's a blast from the past. Man. I'm going to look this up. Tandy console. See if we can find somebody who got one for sale. How much you want to sell it for? See, before you had all that, it's pretty glitz and glamour. We had this right here. This was the best game system. When I was a kid and I was playing this, I thought this would be the best game system ever. Games couldn't get any better than this. But of course they did, but still, this is my era. So when I get people saying, yeah, but I played Nintendo, I played this now, I played Pong on Tandy gaming system. This is before Radio Shack was called Radio Shack. How old that is? That's way back, baby. Way back. Way back. Way back. Oh, and they're cheap too. $125. But the one I want is this one. That's the one I want. That's the one that I had. We got it for $24. And my mom took the gun because we weren't allowed to have the gun. We were not allowed to have guns. Not until later on we could have guns. We're just too young to have guns. But anyway, that thing looked realistic. I think we'll literally get you killed at the end of the day. But it looked real. But anyway, so yeah, look at that. Unbelievable. Man, it's cheap too. Wow, that's for my first console. What got me when I was looking at it, I saw that gun. I was like, oh, because I remember my mom saying we couldn't have the gun. She took it. She cut the cord too on top of that, just to make sure we couldn't use it either. She literally cut that cord. I was like, dang, damn it. Yeah, we couldn't use that part. Well, I'm getting the gun now. I'm definitely going to use it. I'm definitely going to play it in the game. But we never got a chance to play it. And she cut the cord. And that's all good and well, you know. You don't want your kids running out in the street with it and doing something stupid and getting themselves killed. That's why she cut that cord, because we did dumb stuff. I mean, we literally did a lot of dumb stuff. Oh my goodness, man. I can't believe I actually found one of these things. I got to contact one of my brothers like, yo, guess what the heck I freaking found? We all used to play it together. I found freaking, we got to hook up. We got a family reunion coming up. I'm bringing it to the family reunion so we can all get there and play. That is freaking nice. I like that. All right, we got our dirty glasses done. I still got to basically scrape it up a little bit. And basically from there, and I got the whole rest of the paint job to do on this. I got to go, people. Hope you enjoyed. I got to go. Thank you for your time. When we come in, we're going to be doing the paint job. Next time I got anything to talk about PC, we're going to be here doing the paint job. I need the case in here, start working on that, get that started. And then this right here, the panel job is going to be finished on this. That's going to be happening. Panel job and paint job. So we're putting the new screen paint on this week. I know, for you people out there that don't like my technology, the minute I mention art, we do both here. So, you know, if you like this and you don't like this, get off my channel. Bye. My goodness, unbelievable. They get so fussy sometimes. I'm not saying other people get fussy, but people come in, they want to listen. They don't want to hear about this because they're jealous, but they want to hear about this. So if you don't like what I do at the end of the day, why are you even here on my channel to begin with? Why do you come here? You know why? Because there's nothing going on in your channel at the end of the day. That's why you're here. Other people come here to watch the video demonstrations, I love you. Thank you so much for stopping by. But for those particular jerks at the end of the day that come on here, and we know it's you. Because the minute I mention certain keywords, you react. That's how we know it's you. Automatically from the door. You're so easy to read. I swear, if you were in poker, I would clean your clock so easy. It wouldn't be funny. You would be tell everybody, like, yeah, you definitely got a good hand. You can tell, look at him. Look at him. If you don't like me, why are you on my channel? If you feel the need that you're going to gather up some information and try to basically post it back to me like it's supposed to hurt my feelings, no, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I just laugh at you because you're an immature child and you need to grow up. That's all I see. If a child calls me a duty head from across the street or whatever, do you think I'm going to go over there and engage in that? No, I just sit there and laugh about it. It's a child. That's how I treat them. They're children at the end of the day. We don't give you that benefit of the doubt. We take some of your texts, which are the more funnier ones, and we sit around and we laugh at you. You can't get mad at me. Just don't send me dumb stuff. So we have to laugh at you. It's just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. That's what it is. Absolutely hilarious. I'm definitely getting this. This is absolutely amazing. I can't believe I actually found this thing. So let me do it this way. My screen paint that's coming out that will basically crush any gray paint. As a matter of fact, I forgot we got to make a gray paint too on top of that. So we're going to do that whole half and half thing. Half PPG, whatever it is, and Bear. I like the Bear, but I'd rather just go with the Network Gray 773 and do a half and half with that. Some of that Christmas glitter and mica in it. We'll basically put it against ours and the other screen half and half on that splatter. That's what we're doing next. And they can get mad about that too. And if you get mad about it, you out yourself. You just tell everybody what's in your stuff. You do know that, right? So when we do demonstrations and we show you how to make different gray screen paints, and if you get mad about this, you have literally just told everybody that's how your stuff is made. Because why would you get upset? You see me getting upset when you guys said you're going to make my products? What I do? I laugh at y'all. As a matter of fact, I give you permission. And you fail, and I laugh at you. Because it's funny. Do you see me getting all angry? Oh my goodness, you're going to be making my stuff. You hear me doing that? No, never. I just sit there and go, Yeah, you got it wrong. Let me help you out with this. You didn't make it black. I'll make it black for you, and then do it again and still fail and laugh at you. So again, yeah, but you guys get super freaking flipped out when I basically show any great paint. Let me explain something to you. You don't own great paint. There's so many versions of great paint out there, it's not even funny. If you go to a forum site, which we never see you at, but if you go to a forum site and you go in there where they make gray screen paints, go in there and try to convince all those people who make gray screen paint that your gray screen paint is different from theirs. They're gonna look at you and go, yeah, right, whatever. You probably get the same thing I'm having over here. Why would I pay for yours when I can make it myself? There you go. So you have to show them today what makes your product so special that they're going to even buy it. So round up and so angry. Always so angry about something. But yet they're on my channel. I don't come on your channels. Never. Only time we have to pop up on your channel is we outing you for doing something stupid that we caught you doing to put it on the blacklist. That's the only way. But if you think I'm in your chat, no. I work. This is why we design all this stuff. There's no way in the world virtually possible if I had time in my day to be sitting there watching the dumb stuff that y'all do on a daily basis. It's bad enough by going to your channels and I see you still doing dumb stuff. Why would I waste time watching you do more dumb stuff? You don't make anything. I go to your websites, I expect to see some kind of new product, testing something. There's nothing there. It shows me not doing anything. I go to your YouTube channel, I'm expecting to see kind of testing. There's nothing there. I already shot several videos today showing our technology on a splatter screen with the lights out, performing amazingly, fully lit environment, the whole thing. I've done it on 2 different platforms today, multiple demonstrations. We got updates on all our new technology coming out. And then you guys have nothing at all, because you're not doing anything. So why would I spend the time to come to your channel and watch you do nothing when I could be doing something in that time? There you go. My goodness, you waste too much time. Waste too much time doing nothing. I like this site. I'm going to definitely come back here. Petro, I'm definitely going to hit that site again right there. Do nothing. Complain. Complain, do nothing. I'll tell you one thing. You're going to complain about the technology we're going to put here. You already complained about this one and cried about it. You're going to cry about this one too. I'm going to put a video ahead of time before we do it. You're going to cry about this. We expect to hear you crying a lot about this one right here. It's the new AZAR technology we're putting up here. It's a big screen. It's going to be interactive. I expect you to cry about that. When I finish the floor, I expect you to cry about that too also. And the aluminum technology we're working on, we expect you to cry for that one too. And the gamer technology we're working on, the Flex, we expect you to game for that too, cry for that too. And the Apex Gamer front and rear color technology, we expect you to cry on that too. And all of AdTech's technology, we definitely expect you to cry on that too. Because that's all you do. You go on your channel like, I'm going to debug. You don't do this. Was funny. Let's be fine. It's fine. And everybody noticed this. When you go on their YouTube channel, they're constantly talking about me. But you're not doing anything new. You're not making nothing. When you go to my channel, I'm always making something, always designing something, always doing this, always doing that. So I plan to make you cry when I set this screen up. They're going to cry. They're going to be like, oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. That screen is so beautiful. I hate him so much, but that screen is so beautiful. I know you hate me, but you love me at the same time because you know my technology is, let's put it this way, it's the bomb. It's amazing. It is. Especially with the lights up. That thing looks insane. Makes a white screen don't even exist next to that thing. I told you, if we put a white screen next to it, it doesn't exist anymore. Or anything. It doesn't exist next to it. I want to do that dark gray certified screen against ours. Oh shoot, we gotta go do something. I got somewhere to go. I forgot about that. I need to go pick something up. Definitely gotta go pick something up. And if you think I wasted my time, no, I've actually came here. I finished my dirty glass, which I'm done. Checked out a little bit what we got to do right here for the new Fallout. And again, I shot several video demonstrations, posted a bunch of pictures, updated my website. Yeah, I'm about to go take care of some other business in a few minutes, and you guys are still crying on my channel. Cry. I'm just going to cry. I'm going to cry because this product is so amazing. Anybody else making a black screen besides me? Black certified projection screens? That's a backdrop. Smarter surfaces, we've already conquered them already. We are done. We have conquered smarter surfaces. Black screen, and technically, yeah, that screen has some issues with it. The white levels on that thing were absolutely horrible. So we already conquered it. Conquered. Anyone else left here for us to conquer? Let me see what we have here. What are you? Oh, that's not black. That's actually gray. I love it how they tint these things. That's a gray screen. See? Boom. Gray. I asked for black. If it was black, it would have matched the border. So that's definitely gray. Ah, man. No, it's not black. That's not black. These are all gray screens with the Mother George. And this one over here by Smarter Screen to their black projection screen paint. Yes, we have already conquered. We've been there already and done it. Took out their screen already. Anybody else? Oh, shoot. What you want to call them died on me. Oh, I got a mouse around here somewhere. Is there anyone else? There is no one else. There isn't anybody else. I think what happened is when the other one caught himself making this black paint, right? Come against my company. Bad idea. Big bad idea at the end of the day. Got so scared he blocked me in every shopping cart. He did block me in every single shopping cart. What do you expect at the end of the day? I'm not trying to be rude here, but what do you expect? His stuff was going to get crushed. It was literally going to get messed up pretty bad. I mean, their stuff is designed to generate in really high tension areas. His stuff was going to get wrecked. I mean, wrecked. And mind, he was going to go against a legendary Phantom. This is the Spartan technology we developed. You know, they're legendary. That's the one that can absorb sunlight. So, yeah, his stuff was going to get literally destroyed on that. So, he wouldn't have survived that hit. No way in the world. He's barely making in that environment with it right now. That thing can generate through sunlight. That thing will eat his screen alive. So, no, he ain't doing jack at all, period. So, yeah. What happened to the paint, the glorious paint he made? He pulled it off. He pulled it. It's basically it has to sell out on it. He can't sell that. There's no way in the world. And if one of my people get their hands on it, and they will, get it over here. They won't mention their name. They'll get it over here. Yeah. It probably won't work at all. That's why every single shopping cart is made so we can't go through them. They're all blocked. So, what else is there other black screens out there for us? The other guy, Williams is afraid to post this stuff. Because we told him if he posted it, we're coming in and buy it. So, he can't go to, what's the word for it? He can't go to, he can't build his website. The reason why he can't build a website, because I've actually read letters from this guy, and again, he really doesn't know what he's talking about. I've read through his whatever he had up there for his screen paint. He doesn't know what he's doing. So, that right there alone, again, he has no knowledge of it at all, what he's doing. But we told him, if he does to try to sell it, and you sell it anywhere, we'll find it. If we find it, we bring it back here, it's not going to go well. Your stuff is going to get ripped up. So with that being said, nobody will touch you with a 10-foot pole. I got more of an influence than you have on different forum sites because I've been here longer than you have. Even certified companies know of me. I don't know you. So again, your stuff will get destroyed. Especially if I'm out here on this platform, I can walk out there and go to any trade show and put myself anywhere I need to go. You really want that kind of publicity? See, that's the reason why you don't talk trash at the end of the day. There are people that basically have that capability. Don't do that. Stay in your freaking lane. All right, where are you at right here for this? Let me see. We have, what is that plug in here? Is this going to this? It's the light. We don't need the light here right now. You know, it's simple and plain. Don't conjure up things you don't understand. You get yourself, your product destroyed. Oh yes. Why is it on the far end? That should be on the far end. Now it's basically turned into Karens. They don't want to touch us. They don't want to be around us. They consider us to say, oh, they're bullying our products. How am I bullying your products? If you talk trash about me, I'm going to come. That's it. I'm going to come in there and get your stuff. That's it. It's what people do. If you're on the block and you're talking trash about me, I'm going to come to your door and we're going to handle that. That's how it's done. So you should know that by now. If you talk trash about my company, we will come get your stuff. That's like I told the other guy, where's your website at? I'll buy it from today. No, he pulled his page. And the people to play with. So, Yeah, put it on the market, put it out there and see what happens. See how fast we get our hands on it. I'll do like 6 months of testing on that thing. I mean, I'll put it through all kinds of testing. You'll be going through certified screens, fully lit environments, commercial environments, indoor, outdoor. I'll even drop your screen on the water, see if we can get that thing to crack. Oh, you'll definitely go through a whole temperature, freeze the screen and everything, because we got to put our stuff through it. You're going to go through the same testing we go through. So if you're in this dark, ambient light controlled environment, you're going to have problems. Your stuff is not going to work. And mind you, wait till we get you run you through the 1,000 lumen projectors outside. Whew, man. Brutal testing. And then when we're done with you, we'll throw you to AdTech. And you know what AdTech will do to your stuff. AdTech will make your stuff disappear. 12 o'clock at night, and 12 o'clock in the morning, that screen was able to generate through sunlight. You can't survive in sunlight. We know y'all can't survive in sunlight, but you'll go out there with it. That's why I warned that when we finally show off the first AdTech, your technology is now obsolete. I am not joking with you on this. How are you going to challenge this screen? We literally had to figure out some crazy things to put this screen into. We're going to stick it in here. It's designed to eat sunlight. There's nothing in here we have in here that's going to challenge that screen. We literally have to stick it in a greenhouse at 12 o'clock in the afternoon to show what that thing can do. Name one person right now that's going to open up a window next to a screen. It's not going to happen. So yeah, AdTech is a TV version of it, and the TV version of it, it's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to put all this stuff to shame because none of it can stand next to it. As for your ambient light rejection technology and all that stuff you guys have, it's going to put all that to waste. So good luck on that. We're building for the future. That's what I'm building for. And I want technology that's better than everybody else. And before you can make that statement, you have to have it. Black screens, black and new projection screens. Let's see what Best Buy has on a black projection screen. That's a white screen. That's a white screen. What the freak do they mean by black screen? They mean by the casing is black? White screen, white screen, white screen, white screen. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see. That's a 100-inch fixed frame screen. Projection screen black. What they mean by black, that means that the framing comes in black, the base comes in black. That doesn't mean the screen is actually black. This right here is a 0 edge. I've actually had this here for testing. That screen is not that dark. I actually have one here. 1.4. Yeah, had one here. See right here where it says black screen? Now you look at it, what's the C? It's not black. They're talking about the casing is black. Bum, 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 bum. I want to do a video tomorrow called The Hunt for the Black Screen. Let's go on YouTube. See if we can find anybody on here that's got a black screen. Oh, I'm going to keep that there because I'm definitely going to come back to that right there. I'm going to check that video right there. Let's see. Still can't find anybody match that promo demonstration for the P2. No, I ain't matching that promo yet? Of course not. Of course not. This is the promo demonstration for the P2. This is what you're supposed to be seeing on the P2. See right here? Right there? That's for the P2 promo demonstration. We don't find any demonstrations doing this. Not one. This is at a 120-inch screen. Every demonstration I've watched under that P2 doesn't look anything like this. Every single person's in a dark environment trying to do that. I don't know what you're doing, but you're supposed to be to do this. The object of the P2 is to replace a TV. That's why they did the demonstration like this, to show you that you don't have to buy a TV. That you can come into a fully lit environment and operate like a TV. But better than the TV because you can do it at 120 inches, which again, 120 inches in a TV would be extremely expensive when their projector costs less than a TV. That's what they're trying to advertise. But the jacked up part about it is when you go on YouTube, you see people with the same projector and every single one of them sitting in this super dark environment, not doing this. All right, then. There you go. So that's what we don't see. This is what we're comparing your videos to when we go in there. And the other fellow is constantly in the dark. How are you in the dark that much and you own this projector? And you can't do this. Now, keep in mind, it's going to involve your contrast. Like I said, when we did the demonstration for the challenge, what we're used to seeing is we're used to seeing that They will do colors in a fully lit environment, not fully lit, but partial lit environment, and then they'll do the contrast in the dark. Because I hear them on camera every single time. It's like clockwork for everyone who does this. They go, oh, look at the beautiful colors, and let me show you with the lights out. The minute the contrast pops on, let me show you with the lights out. That's why they do it that way, because they know the contrast is going to fail miserably in a fully lit environment, but it's going to show better in the dark. If you notice that, you will hear that same line, not just with them, but with other people that are showing off projectors that they know darn well that the contrast is poor. They'll sit there and go, oh, but let me show you with the lights out. And then all of a sudden, the dark levels will pop up every single time. Yep, we watched them do it. And I've watched dozens of videos, not just on them, on everybody else. I've watched them. Or they'll just have the whole entire video just cloaked in darkness. It'll be so dark in there that you can literally see the light reflecting off the screen onto the cabinet entertainment center that they have the projector sitting on. Heck, you can see it bouncing off the projector. Yeah, it'd be that bright in there. Not bright by light by the environment, bright that's coming off the projection screen because the environment's dark. You can see, watch the corners. Now see right here in this demonstration, see how the projector's fired up? See how you don't see the corners flashing all this light in the corner? See that? Because it's all canceled out. You know why? Because of the light in the environment. And by the way, this is all AI. Because you can tell by the bookcases. But anyway, this is the point they were trying to get across. But the problem is that you can't get that. Because again, without our technology, you can't pick that up. And let's say if you say, okay, what if I get a certified screen? Okay, you get a certified screen can do that. But the problem is you can't read the infinity one. So the 2 million to 1 contrast is just basically useless on your projector. Good luck with all that one. Yes, good luck with it. Let me see. Black projection screen paint. Black. I'm already companies down there. Black projection screen paint. Projection projector. Now I expect to see insults about our products, which we usually do, because that's all they can do. Let me see what we got going on here. No, that'll be me. No, that's not them. Who's this supposed to be? This is 6 years ago. And yeah, this screen actually did demonstrations constantly in the dark. Let's see what else we have. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum. Now this right here is supposed to be a black screen paint right here. It's supposed to be addressed to us. Let's see. And of course, no video at all, period, as always. Is this the product right here painted in? Because you're colorblind, because that's not black. That's actually gray. And the problem you have there is very blotchy. So see those light marks here? See how it gets darker here? See the lines in there? That is super blotchy. Is that supposed to be the product? Let me see the roller. Yeah, it is. So look at the color of the roller. See, that's how we know. We look at those colors, those rollers will tell you what color the screen is. Because, you know, again, if you paint with a red paint, your rollers are going to be red. So this is supposed to be black. No, that's not black. That's gray. Gee whiz Louise, seriously? And I put down FLE, Superior Black Screen Paint. It's supposed to be addressed to us. Your screen is gray. That's black. Your screen's gray. Fail. My goodness, they're desperate. I told you they're desperate. They're so desperate to try to do the same thing I do. Fail. That's gray. You don't know the difference between gray and black? Honestly? Look at that. Gray. Okay. Yeah, a whole bunch of talk as usual. Nothing new. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Look at that. Look at the imperfections. Danny, this is your paint, because your paint does this stuff. Your paint gives off this really ugly, kind of blotchy look to it. I know your stuff. Look, see how the color changed here? The color literally changed here. I don't know what this is in here, but the color changed here. It's like gray. This is your mess. That's your mess right there. I hope that's not that charcoal black stuff, because that's absolutely horrible. All right, failed demonstration. Let's move on. Anything else? Well, that'll be me. See, next time, gentlemen, you do a demonstration, let me show you how it's done so I don't have to embarrass you real quick. When you do a black screen, it's supposed to be black. I'm an expert in that field, so I should know my stuff. I got commercials running on my stuff. I'm not getting paid for it. I got 96K on here. So let me show you something so you understand what a black screen. See the screen behind it? Black, right? Screen right there? Black. There you go. Screens over here? Black. There you go. See that screen? Black. Not gray. Your screen's gray. And it's underneath a whole bunch of light and your screen's gray. See right here? This is gray. This is the color of your screen. Just like that Series A, whatever that stuff, Series C, whatever that black paint was supposed to be. Yeah, your screen came out that color. You're supposed to be this color. This is the color of black. See my banister here is black, 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 black. This is gray. See right here, black, black, black. It's supposed to be black, not gray. You guys are colorblind. Really? Gee whiz Louise, seriously? How in the world are you actually trying to sell product? I can see right now to take your companies to court now. You're just doing too much. It's supposed to be black, not gray. Gee whiz Louise. These people seriously come on here and tell me we got a black screen paint. That is not black. That is actually, you have a gray screen. This is a black screen. Moving on. Oh yeah. Jeez. Literally, you're talking to a person who's an expert in the field of black technology, and you're going to try to tell an expert that's in the field that you're going to show me a screen you're going to convince to me is black? We all know it's a gray screen you're showing off. Stop doing that, and you're embarrassing yourself. WBS again, that's me. That'll be me again. Let's see, anything here? No. No. Let's see, 130-inch black plexiglass do-it-yourself screen. Let me see what we got going on here. Why is your environment so dark to begin with? Again, one of the things I told you about when you have screens, you have them in the dark, the problem you're going to have is the fact that when you put them in a fully lit environment, that their white levels drop because they can't generate a high enough white level. Another thing you're going to have to do is something called a black versus black, which means you're going to have to put that thing against everyday house paint. Yeah, house paint, micro mesh fabric, all that stuff to make sure your stuff isn't coming up. Now, if your stuff is being on the market, or you basically post the ingredients, because people are afraid to sell these things now because of our technology. They'll basically say, well, you can do it for free. We will basically find your ingredients, make it in a YouTube live stream, and put you against black paint. And that's the screen right there. That's not black. That's gray. Oh my goodness, seriously? Are we that freaking deaf at the end of the day? We don't know colors? Or blind, but anyway. It's black. It's supposed to be black, not gray. What the freak is that? That is actually gray. Gee, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, I swear. Can you guys get it together with the dumb nonsense, please? You know, you're going to make me launch one of those phantom technologies on you. Do you really want that nightmare on your back at the end of the day? I mean, your stuff won't sell anymore. You really want it. If you can't make this stuff right, I'm literally going to launch one of those phantoms. We got a phantom technologist designed to wipe out the screens. We can, Spartan, do you really want that? I'll take a month off just to crush your stuff real fast and be done with it. Do you really want that nightmare? Jeez, if you're going to make a black technology, make a black technology. This is the reason why I didn't like, I respect about Ramsey at the end of the day. Ramsey's a chef, you already know that, right? And I thought Ramsey was a jerk because Ramsey just went around and just screamed at people. But no, Ramsey's very passionate about his food. He loves what he does. It's a man who loves what he does. And he doesn't like it when other people mess up what he does. There are people like that. There are people who work on cars, mechanics that do an amazing job on cars. At the end of the day, they love what they do. They put their passion into it. And then they see some jerk mess it up and they go, the freak are you doing? There you go. Now let me show you right here. This is my customer outside on a black technology. You gotta do it right. You gotta do it right. See how that looks? Outside. There you go. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. You get mad, you leave the room and go, I'm gonna get mad. I tell you, y'all remind me of freaking of Terran Owens when he was on there talking about the Dallas Cowboys. When a woman said something about somebody's teammate, he broke down and started crying right there. Y'all remind me of Terran Owens or the guy from Bedazzle in the Sunlight. You gotta know what you're doing. Look at this, boom, right here, fully lit, right here, in here, boom. That's my screen right there. Look, 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 fully lit environment. See that light right there, fully lit, fully lit. See my projector, cheap old projector. Y'all just in here just to get hurt, aren't y'all? Y'all just in here just to get destroyed. See, when I do my demonstrations, no standalones. See, your product doesn't work because you don't have enough tests. Doing a screen on a standalone is a complete fail. You have to show test demonstrations. You have to show your product's different from black paint. We could do that in our demonstrations. How we basically make a white screen look obsolete on our technology. We can even do that in the dark and make a screen look obsolete. So you're going to have to be to do that. We do this for fun. Like right now, I can walk over, turn my projector on this fully lit environment, take black paint, load against it, and show you a storm, and pick up a higher white level. I can take the white surface, flip it over to a splatter screen, and I can show a snowstorm, and I can show where the white surface can't even register, but our technology can pick up the white levels, contrast, and color all at the same time. And on top of that, these things have a record of knocking out certifies. Because even they know me when I walk on the forum sites, they know what this technology is designed to do. They know we can take out their certified screens. But the thing is, you guys don't have that. And the reason why you don't have that is because they know your stuff doesn't work. They don't consider your stuff to be a threat. Us, on the other hand, they consider us to be a threat. We just crush it, crush it, crush it, crush it, crush it, crush it, crush it. So that'd be me right there. Let me get out of here right here. Let me get over here. Boom. Right there. Ah, boy, they tried. Look at that, 10 years ago. They tried 10 years ago. And what happened? They all fall. Look at that, 7 years ago. We're still standing. Still standing. So when we launch the AdTech is designed to clean up the mess. So you know that. It's like the Halo system. You remember Halo, the game and all that? You know what the Halo system is for, right? That Halo ring? I told you this before. It's designed to reset the universe. That's what it's for. A do-over. So what it's designed to do is if one alien race becomes too powerful and they start taking over, the Halo system is a weapon. It's designed to wipe out everything, to reset the universe. That's literally what this thing's going to do, the AdTech. And then we have the Omega afterwards. Omega. That'd be me over there. Let me see. Oh, this is Phantom HD. This stuff actually came out looking tan in this demonstration because you know why? He put Black Fox into it. So Black Fox is kind of a brown. It's trying to be black, but it's not black. It's brown. And that right there, he added that silver mica into it, and pretty much it just turned it brown. So that's Black Fox. I know that for a fact. That's Black Fox. This is just messing. See right here? Now look at the color of it. See the color of it? There you go. So what's going to happen with this is that means that everything that he paints with this, if a contrast level tries to come up, it is going to be brown. Everything's going to come up brown. Which is funny because I've heard this mentioned before by Rogers brought this up one time in a conversation about, yeah, you don't want your blacks coming up brown. So they must be having a dispute with him. Because again, our blacks will come up brown. Our blacks come up black. But apparently yours don't even come up black either. Yours come up gray. So good luck with all that. And y'all use the base. Y'all use the same mixing containers right here. Ace is the place. Yeah. So let's see right here. So there you go. See it on the stick when he pulls out the stick? You see right there. That's brown. That's not black. Yeah, he just showed brown. So basically, this is what whatchamacallit does. Black Fox. Black Fox is a kind of brown, black. That's what it is. See? It's brown. See the oven right here? See how that's black? And see how that's brown. See, that's one of the things when people will do in your demonstrations, when they watch your demonstrations, they'll compare objects. That's why we have it sitting on top of a black cabinet. They'll compare objects in the environment to see if your stuff really is black. That's why when Jamie did the demonstration on Partay's product, you notice he did it on a narrow view, so you couldn't see from left to right if anything in the environment was actually going to match the screen to tell that the screen was actually gray and not black. But the problem that he did was when the screen he had, when you pull it down, the handle's black. And that's what we saw. We looked at the handle, we saw the handle was black and the screen was gray. And then later on, magically, the screen automatically turned black. See, we see all that stuff. But that right there is actually, as you can see, it's not gray. That is actually a tannish color. And that comes from Black Fox. Now, the mica that you put into it, automatically, if you add water to silver mica, all it does is just expand the silver level, which Jamie did. Jamie tried to make our paint, which you gave him the permission to do it, and he kept putting water and mica in it because he figured that the silver mica was going to be to produce the high white levels. That's what he thought. You were so wrong on that. It's not even funny. Not at all. But anyway, when he tried to do this, all you did was basically expand the silver level in the black, which converted it over to a dark gray. And that's why his rollers kept coming up dark gray. You don't know what you're doing. You know the reason why? There's two reasons why I told you you can make the product. One, to prove that you can't make it. Two, to see what your knowledge was in making it. And you failed both of those. You know, when you go to court, I want to ask you to make it in court, right? You know, it's one of the things they're going to ask. You're going to ask you to make it. One of the ingredients that you have, going to have you make it again in court. Or it's not going to be a great ride for this guy today. It's going to be brutal. But anyway, yeah. This right here is from the Black Fox. So Black Fox comes up to this color. And then the reason why it's so light, because he put that silver mica or white mica in it with water in it, and it just expanded it by lightening the paint. So that's why it came up that color. So your stuff couldn't read a contrast level. It's not going to read color correctly. It's just going to come up pretty poor. And that's not black, by the way. I had a nerd to call it Phantom HD Onyx Black Paint. You have lost. You guys are colorblind? I think you guys are really colorblind. Look at that. I think you guys are seriously colorblind. Y'all wear glasses or something? You need to get your glasses checked. Look at that. How is that black? You got to learn to put down real Phantom HD Onyx Black. And look at the color of this. That's not even black. It's more like a dark beige. That's what it is. It's almost the same color as your floor. So if it's a dark beige. That's what you got. Beige. Dark beige. Not even close. And the other one's calling this up most superior black paint. And this stuff came out gray. Yeah, like someone's going to trust you guys at the end of the day to paint your stuff on their screens that they just spent money on. That is not going to happen. I wouldn't dare paint it on my wall. Don't know what you're doing. And that's mica right there. Pro white mica. That's what you put into it. But the problem is when you put the mica in it, this acts as silver. So when you put this in, you think this is actually going to pull a higher white level for its product. You know what it did? All it did was just basically make his paint lighter. That's all it did. You guys are amateurs. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all trying, but you're losing. But you're trying. Would you like me to make this and embarrass your stuff on that thing over there? Gee whiz Louise, I probably can turn it a different color. That's awful. You got any videos on this thing actually running? Let me see if we got any videos on this thing, or this channel we got on this thing. It hasn't been on in 2 years. Last video was 2 years ago. And instead, it's supposed to be Phantom Review Crystal Edge Technology OLED like. Well, this is where you're an idiot, and I'll tell you why. We've never had a black paint on Crystal Edge screens. Crystal Edge Technology screen paints were all gray paints. There was no black on there at all, period. The only thing we had on there was a Black Widow, but Crystal Edge, when it first came out, was actually gray. It wasn't actually black. The Black Widows were black, and majority gunmetal. Phantoms, yeah, they were black, but there was no Crystal Edge. Crystal Edge is the name of the company. Gee whiz, Louis, they educate people on my own freaking company, and they don't even know what they're doing. Oh, you are too. Oh my goodness. This is bad. That is really bad. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See that mark? See this right here? See this? This is not a good sign. When you start seeing this in paint, when it's painting down like this is not a good sign. This means something's not taken well. That's the same thing we've seen in Danny's. Oh my goodness. Are you guys all sharing the same ingredients by any chance? I gotta come back and do a video on this. That's freaking crazy. I gotta come back on this one. What the freak is